They are selling the league. The league is the Nigeria Professional Football League. All the players are the African Nations Championships. They are products of the Nigeria Professional Football League. And the league is back. The 2017-2018 Nigeria Professional Football League back with a bang, and we've been seeing some exciting results. 4 matches already played, and one went down to the Aimba, and they needed to bounce back to winning ways, and they did just that when they took on Nasarawa United. Confirmation of the result there: Aimba 1, Nasarawa United 0. The table looks interesting, but what I like about the league so far, after 4 matches, we've seen away victories. We've seen competitive football. We've also seen coaching tactics changing. Overall, the league is developing.
Yeah. On a lighter note, though, I think like Babatunde Koyeki said that he's waiting to see the day one of the coaches will play a 3-man defense and a 5-man midfield. Well, we're waiting to see that when that happens too, when the coaches feel, oh, okay, let's be a lot more, let's tweak things a little bit, we're waiting to see when that happens. It's not because they cannot do it, they actually can do it, but for some reasons.
But you stay what works for you.
Whatever works for you, you stay with it. If there's no point in experimenting, please do not experiment. But like you have said rightly, Austin, for the opening 4 match days of the season, we've had at least one away win on every match day. Awesome one. The latest one in this just concluded match day is Akwa United winning away at Niger Tornadoes.
Impressive Niger Tornadoes.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming really, but they did it, and it's what we want. We want the league to be a lot more unpredictable. I think a lot of cliche has gone into how teams win at home every time. For real, Austin, if you look at the Spanish league also, the only teams who win consistently away from home are the top 4 teams. And it's difficult.
And that's what I'm saying, Tola. I'm coming back to you. And persons don't have problem with that. So when Real Madrid is going to Osasuna, you expect Real Madrid to win. And then Real Madrid wins is no big deal. But in the Nigeria Professional Football League, let's see, a big team, Plateau United, for instance, takes on Katsina United and they win. And everybody comes out and says, oh, only home wins. No.
It's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. Secondly, Austin, I think we equally have, in terms of finances, each of the teams are pretty much matched financially, so they can afford about the same things. So you can't get the better players while I get the worst players. No, we are probably going to get about the same quality of players. So quality-wise, and everyone knows that winning at home is very important, so they get that going. So the fact that we are getting away wins is good. But if we go into the next match day and we do not get a single away win, I probably wouldn't begrudge anyone unless we hear that maybe there are controversial things that happen at those match venues. However, it's impressive. It's good to know that the league is becoming a lot more unpredictable.
That's right.
The more unpredictable it is, the more revenue the league management company can draw out of that.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So that's it. Action coming from the Nigeria Professional Football League. Aimba won that one by a single goal against Nasarawa United, and that shut them to 15th on the table. Remember, they didn't have a good start. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's listen to Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu of MFM. He's saying, I don't think we're ready for the CAF Champions League. Let's listen to him.
This team is not like our last season team. There's a lot of lapses in the team, but I believe by His grace, if it is possible, we are going to put things in place, because with our performance, with this performance, I don't think this team, with what I'm seeing in this team, we are not ready yet for CAF Champions League, honestly speaking, because if you understand the truth and say the truth will set you free.
How does it stand where Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu is coming from? Yeah, you agree that he's being sincere, but it's hard.
I want to take that sincerity. You've had all the months. You qualified. The season ended in October. You've known 4 months ago that you were participating in the CAF Champions League.
You're receiving
support and everything. I do not want to hear, if I'm a fan right now, with weeks to the first game, that we are not ready for the CAF Champions League. For God's sake, what have we been doing? So, I think he might be saying that to psych his players up, get them ready. But
mind games.
Hey, there are two sides to the coin.
Or maybe for Real Bamako, let them come near and think that this is not a good team.
Yes, Real Bamako are not a small team in the Champions League. Whether or not they are playing Enyimba, Canopilas, or any Nigerian team, they were always going to come prepared. And I think what we need to see is a team that is prepared for, I mean, they've played the NFF Invitational, 4 match days already, all the numerous preseason friendlies, well over 10 games under their belt, and they're not ready. When will they be ready? I wouldn't take that if I was a fan.
That's right.
Frankly speaking. He might be saying that to psych them up. Yeah, maybe. But I think the team that will be representing Nigeria on the continent at the biggest stage should be ready now.
Ready. Yeah, I agree
should
with
be
you.
ready now.
I agree with you. I want to talk to fans of MFM, particularly fans that are in Lagos. What's your take after listening to your coach, Fidelis Ilechukwu, saying that this team is not ready for the CAF Champions League? That doesn't come out well. What's your take? Talk to us on Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, Sports. We had the media officer, Olawale Quadri, here last night, and he was confident that, yes, they're ready and they can go all out. But this is the coach saying, look, I don't think this team is ready for the CAF Champions League. And as Tolu highlighted, this is a very serious competition. MFM and Plateau United will be representing Nigeria. And the fact that we've not done well for a long time in the CAF Champions League should have sent out proper message to the clubs, the coaches, the players that, look, this time around we need to impress.
The coefficients are gradually working against us. The teams need to do better on the continental stages. And so when we get to the continent, we should be putting our very best into games. Look, I think he needs to do what he has to do.
I'll just pause you right there, Tolu. I'll get back to you. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's go on this quick break. We'll be right back.
Day and night, we are on the road, following all the stories. And it takes a lot to earn your trust, to give you the coverage of always trusted, because no one has more experience to tell your story, to keep you informed. News at 10.
Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's continue with the Nigeria Professional Football League. Yes, FC Ifeanyi Ubah came to Lagos and they lost 2-1 to MFM. But the coach, Ladan Boso, says, look, I'm positive. This is a good team, and I believe that they can bounce back. Let's listen to Ladan Boso. We'll be right back.
Careless goals against us. You know, it was not a goal that they really worked for. And, of course, we consider those 2 goals, and that's what we say we should pick the positive out of it. When I joined that team, I realized that it's a job on ground, and I have my own philosophy. I think of the 3R. In the first place, I have to reconcile the old players and the management, and that was the lack of it, Baze coming in. Then the second R out of it is to reconstruct a team and restructure the team entirely. If you look at it, a new team entirely, and they are giving me this result, I think that's work in progress.
So that's right. Our new coach of FC Ifeanyi Ubah, Ladan Boso, believes that this team will bounce back. It's just called it work in progress. The next match is against Wiki Tourists in Jos, and they believe that they can go on to win that one. Sports Tonight on Channels TV. Before I will read some of your messages, let's just touch base. Jose Mourinho, Tolu, has extended his contract at Manchester United. He must be really loving it there.
Yeah, and it's deserved for a manager who won 3 trophies in his first season in charge, and has been able to steady the ship a lot more. United have not been this high up the table since Louis van Gaal. I beg your pardon, Sir Alex Ferguson. So I've been able to steady the ship right now and keep them. Yeah, a lot of things happened at some point, and they looked like they were on a downward spiral. But
that's right.
Hey, they're back up. No thanks to Chelsea's equally inconsistent performances, but here they are, and he gets an extension, a 1-year extension to his contract.
Yep.
Just calms everything here that says, oh, the club and the management are not happy with the manager. They probably want him gone anytime. You know, it's not going to happen now. Mourinho is going to be there for as long as he can.
So Jose Mourinho has signed a new contract that will last till 2020 with the option of another year. This season, the Red Devils are second in the Premier League behind runaway leaders Manchester City, and they're still in the Champions League and the FA Cup. Remember, Mourinho was appointed as Louis van Gaal's successor in May 2016 and has won the EFL Cup and Europa League in his first season. So that's it. Jose Mourinho stay at Manchester United continues. Tolu, stay on the show ends now. Thank you so much for being around.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, that's right. And to you, wherever you are in the world watching sports tonight on Channels TV, guys, I'm getting your messages. Keep them coming on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels FA Sports. We're back again tomorrow. I'm Austin Okonaklambo. Until then, in everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.